My partner stole and maxed out my father's credit card on toys and fast food. Now I feel like I'm the only adult in my marriage and I don't know what to do. I'm a 31-year-old woman and my partner is 32. We've been together since 2018 and married in late 2024. I'm writing this because I'm swinging between complete emotional numbness and a level of rage that feels like I can't breathe. I genuinely don't know if this is something that can be worked through or if this is the sign I should get out now before it gets worse. My dad is a Marine. He's not the forgiving type. He doesn't express love through words, he shows it through actions and financial support. Recently, he gave me a credit card that was strictly for emergencies and to help me get my small business off the ground, things like licensing and insurance. It was his way of investing in my future. I just checked the balance. It's maxed out. About $3,500 gone. There was no emergency. My partner used the card on action figures, collectibles, daily fast food runs, and shopping sprees at Target and Walmart. They even used it to buy Christmas gifts for our families, which somehow feels like the most insulting part of all. When I confronted them and went through the purchases on their phone, they acted annoyed, huffing, puffing, rolling their eyes. They kept saying things like, "Is there anything else? This is your last chance to tell me," as if I was the inconvenience here. I feel like the only adult in this marriage. They're acting like a kid who got caught with their hand in the cookie jar and is mad at the jar. Their so-called plan is to sell some items, scrape together about half the money, send it to my dad, and then confess afterward to soften the blow. I hate that plan. I hate lying. Every single day I don't tell my dad, I feel like I'm participating in a scam against a man who does not take betrayal lightly. And this wasn't just money. This was my business, my independence, my autonomy. My momentum is gone. They chose toys and burgers over my future. I'm also on the spectrum and have past trauma. My sense of safety is directly tied to transparency and trust. This betrayal has shattered that completely. I don't feel safe anymore, not emotionally, not mentally. The worst part? This person is my best friend. They're my entire world. They're the first person I've ever been fully vulnerable with. The good, the bad, the embarrassing, the ugly. I gave them everything. And now I feel like I'm sitting alone in the wreckage of that vulnerability. I don't know what to do. I don't even know how to feel anymore. Am I staying because I truly believe they can change? Or am I staying because the idea of starting over after giving someone my whole soul feels impossible? How do you rebuild when the person who knows all your flaws is the one who hurt you like this? I'm loyal to a fault, but I think this might be the line I can't uncross. What would you do? First, thank you to everyone who has been kind and supportive. I didn't expect this many responses so quickly, and I'm still trying to process everything. To answer some common questions. Children. No, we don't have children and never will due to infertility and other health issues. We do, however, have pets. The credit card. The card is in my father's name. He mailed it directly to me. I don't have direct access to the statements. How I found out. I didn't find out because they confessed. I found out because I saw email order confirmations on their computer. I had already been questioning recent purchases. I believe this started back in October. At the time, I was at work and couldn't leave, so I authorized them to use the card once to buy insulin, a real life-saving emergency. They added the card to their Walmart app and took a photo of it. They used a moment of crisis and my trust to give themselves permanent access. When I say we're not close, I mean not close. We don't talk on holidays or birthdays. Communication is limited to practical emails. He once mailed me emergency food rations without explanation. There's no emotional safety net there, which is why the stakes of this betrayal feel so terrifying. My reality is complicated. I'm in the most precarious financial situation of my life. I lost my career-level job in mid-2025 and now work part-time at minimum wage while job hunting with no luck for 6 months. My mom has offered me a room, but moving out would leave my roommate with an impossible rent increase, and I refuse to do that to a good friend. We also share a car, my car from before we met, and there's no public transit. If I leave with it, my partner loses their job and none of the bills get paid. Where things stand now. I'm not ready for a divorce. I've been married before and I know how brutal that process is. But separation is very much on the table. For now, I'm staying conditionally based on actions, not promises. I've set strict, non-negotiable boundaries. 100% of their paycheck goes into a joint account. Full access to pay stubs to verify income. Every collectible and toy gets sold to repay the debt. Therapy is scheduled to address the behavior, and they must personally call my father and tell him the truth. If the therapy doesn't happen, if the money isn't repaid, or if the attitude comes back, I know exactly what I have to do. Right now, I'm just trying to understand if any of this is the right way forward. If you were in my position, what would you do next? Would you stay and enforce consequences, or is this betrayal already unforgivable? Let me know your honest thoughts below.